The time has come.
I don't know how to do intro. What's going on? Buttholes? I don't know. So we are with another video, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen this video around social media. And let's get into this. So this is a list of compiled from a lot of women of what are not acceptable first dates. And wow, does the internet argue? The internet is really arguing about this. So let's get right into it. So number one, the Cheesecake Factory is not okay for a first date. What do you think about that, babe?
I don't see anything wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. I'm surprised it's even on that list. I feel like the only reason why it's even on the list is because they feel like it's the most basic place to go.
It's not basic, though.
It's
nice
an expensive,
nice
place. I don't see the issue there.
I don't get that.
And they have good cheesecake.
I mean, I would hope so with the cheesecake, with it being the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know what's up with that one. I would have to say no. I would have to say that's unacceptable. That's actually a really good first date. Because, one, it's pretty pricey. Not too crazy, but it is a little pricey. Like, most of the stuff there is like, what, $30?
Like 25 to 30.
Like, you're at least going to spend a little bit. I feel.
Or 20 to 30.
For two people, you're at least going to probably be spending like $80. And then if you buy drinks, you're probably going to be spending $100.
And desserts, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the desserts. I would have to say that's a invalid, greedy, gold digger. All right, that's a gold digger. All right. Applebee's. I would have to say that's fine too. That's okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't see anything wrong with that either. I mean, if you don't, they're making it sound like nobody would want to go there at all. But I guess since we're talking about first dates, I still don't really see an issue. It's still food. They have good drinks. What's I don't, just because it's not expensive.
It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. It's like in this weird words. It's not going to cost you a lot of money, but it's not going to.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm really trying to understand what's wrong with Applebee's exactly.
I would have to say.
She belongs to the streets.
Number 3, Chili's. I feel like Chili's is on the same with Applebee's. They're kind of like the same in my opinion. Now I know what Chili's did that. Oh no, that was Olive Garden. We'll get into Olive Garden in a minute. Chili's, I feel like is the same as Applebee's. I feel like they're legit the same.
I don't know if I think it was Applebee's, but there was a video going around.
The maggot.
Yeah.
That was Olive Garden.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Bet. Look it up on your phone. Okay, so they had the maggots.
Yes.
Okay.
After you said it was Olive Garden, I was right.
I got confused. Okay, so yeah, but this was made before the Chili's.
Well, actually, no, I was wrong. I said it was Applebee's.
Yeah, you said it was Applebee's, so we were both wrong. In a relationship, I'm the wrong one. It was Chili's. Chili's had the maggots in someone's chicken, and I'm gonna have to say that's a big no-no. We're not talking about like maybe your chicken was cold or raw. We're talking about fucking maggots. That is a major health violation.
Stop that, health inspector!
So, Chili's, I say it's the same as Applebee's. They're kind of the same. Like, if you can accept Applebee's, you can accept Chili's.
Pretty much. For me, personally, they both have the same vibe. Same exact
vibe. Same price.
I feel like Applebee's has better food, though.
Yeah,
just
probably.
In my opinion.
Except the one in Stockton. They had cockroaches in there when we went on prom night. They had like 3 cockroaches, and when we told them, they were just kind of like, "Oh damn, that's crazy." That's how they looked at it. Anyway, next, Gold Digger.
She belongs to the streets.
Chipotle. I hate Chipotle. I've never eaten there, but I know Chipotle had that salmonella poisoning event. But I don't know. Like, I don't even know Chipotle.
I don't even like Chipotle, but I imagine somebody that really does like Chipotle wouldn't mind going on over there for a first date. I never been inside of a Chipotle, so I don't even know what it looks like in there.
I've never tried Chipotle, but Chipotle, I say Chipotle trash. I say Chipotle, it's trash, but I don't see anything wrong. Gold Digger.
She belongs to the street.
Olive Garden. Olive Garden's fine, even though I think Olive Garden's
I
trash
like
too.
Olive Garden. I love pasta.
I say Olive Garden's trash, but
Because he doesn't like pasta. It's
no, because
uncultured
everything
swine.
there is just too much. It's like, bro, I don't want all
He doesn't
this.
like any pasta, no macaroni and cheese. Supposedly he likes spaghetti, but I don't believe him.
I do like spaghetti.
He won't
I
eat
just
any
rarely do.
ravioli, lasagna, and none of that good stuff.
Ravioli, give me the formula.
Me, I eat everything. I'm not a picky person.
I would have to say Olive Garden's fine. I hate it, but it's a fine first date. Like, it's a nice restaurant. The food is average price, probably the same as everything else that we mentioned.
Yep.
So I'd say Olive Garden is gold digger.
She belongs to the streets.
The movies. What's wrong with the movies?
I wouldn't mind going to the movies on a first date, except for the fact that you can't really get to know each other during the date.
I understand that, but you could still like. But here's the thing. Say you. Oh wait, okay. Say for instance me. I know you like anime. So here's the thing. I would take you to an anime movie. I already brought up something you like. That's a big point.
How do you know that about me if it's our first
If
date?
you and I were okay, no, scratch that. If this is an okay first date, if you guys know each other, if you guys have already known each other, you guys already understand.
Now we're not dealing with circumstances.
No.
Because that's just too much talk. We could do
And
circumstances
somebody invited
after.
me to see a Spider-Man movie. I'm joking. I'm gonna edit that out. If someone invited me to see a Spider-Man movie, I'm gonna fucking like that. If they know me that well.
I said, we will do circumstances after going through the full list.
No. A movie is fine. It's fine. I can understand the issues with it, but a movie is fine. That is fine.
She belongs to the
I
streets.
would say the movies will be fine for a second date, not a first.
I say it's
You
fine
really-
for- I say
It's fine for a first.
All right, number 7, your house. I'm gonna say your house. Yeah, that's a no.
For first date,
For
no.
first date, that's no. That's
I don't
kinda,
know you. Why would I want to go to your
That's kind of
house?
saying like you kind of want
and
them
you,
to fuck.
yeah, and you're
That's kinda
just
saying-
expecting
yeah, you're just
something
trying to
right off the
hit,
bat.
So I would have to say no. Okay, so that one. No. Unacceptable.
Careful with my knee.
Well, make sure your knee's not
I'm
there.
comfortable right here.
So yeah, no, first date, I would understand. But yeah, I would have to say your house, that's a no. That's no. No first date at a house. That's creepy. You don't know the person, you don't know what they want. They're probably gonna drug you, they're gonna take your kidney, sell it on Amazon. I wouldn't doubt Amazon has a site for that now. Because money. So I would say no. No to your house. Okay, next. Any fast food chain. So they probably mean like McDonald's, Burger King.
No.
I would have to say no. Buffalo Wild Wings. I say that's fine. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine too.
I think that's a fine.
It's a popular place where people go over there and watch a game.
Yeah,
or just
and
chill,
like, what if she's like a really big sports fan?
have a drink? Well, we're not really specifically talking about like sports.
But that's
events.
usually what people go to Buffalo for
Yeah.
the sports. It's mostly a sports restaurant.
You
like,
could just go over there, eat some wings, and
I
talk.
rarely see people go there just to eat. They go there for like the sports because like every sport is being played. Drinks, and people have told me the wings are really good there. So I would have to say that's fine. I'd say that's fine. So
She belongs to the
Gold digger.
streets.
Wingstop.
I like Wingstop.
I think Wingstop's fine. I don't even like wings like that, but I wouldn't say no. If I was a girl, or just in general, if someone invited me on a date to Wingstop, I wouldn't say no.
Well, the only boring thing about Wingstop, at least for me personally, is that there's no alcohol there.
Oh my god. That one, I'd say that's
She
fine.
belongs to
Gold
the
digger.
streets.
All right, Red Lobster. Why is Red Lobster?
I never tried Red Lobster.
Red Lobster's fire. They're like Sizzler.
I never tried them.
They're Sizzler. They're like Sizzler.
Well, why haven't you taken me there yet?
Because you don't want to go there
When did I say that?
all the time. I take it to Sizzler. Sizzler's better. Sizzler's better. Oh, let's go to Sizzler. Let's go to Sizzler. I'd rather go to Sizzler than BJ's.
I like BJ's.
You know, that's weird. BJ's is not on this list. That's weird. I wonder why, because Cheesecake Factory is more expensive and better than BJ's, in my opinion.
Probably BJ's is just popular.
Yeah, probably. But Cheesecake Factory's popular.
I don't know.
This list is fucking weird. But yeah, I would say Red Lobster.
She belongs to the streets.
A buffet. That's fine.
I like to eat, so I don't
That's
see the
fine.
problem with that.
Like, what's wrong with a buffet? People are probably gonna say, "Oh, that's cheap."
You get to you keep on getting food
It's not
to eat.
cheap. It's smart. It's smart.
This
It's
is big brain
time. You get to eat hella food, hella soda, and here's the thing. If you don't truly know what she likes, like say you're like, man, I don't know if she's into this type of food, she's at a buffet. She can eat whatever the hell she wants. And she can eat how she wants.
How she wants.
Because, you know, some girls don't want to eat crazy on the first date. Like our first date, you didn't want to eat. You were shy on our first date.
I still ate though.
But you were kind of like, so like there, you can pace yourself. You can pace yourself there. So I would say a buffet's fine. And buffets aren't crazy expensive. Like the last time I've been to a buffet was before the pandemic, which was hometown.
Besides the area that we live in, there's really no buffets around
just
here
Golden
anymore.
Corral. But there's all kinds of buffets. There's Chinese restaurants that do buffets. I see Italian restaurants that do buffets. Pizza shops have buffets. So
but their buffets aren't good.
They're not. But it's like it's still like it kind of helps you if you want to like get a food she likes.
She belongs to the streets.
IHOP.
For a first date,
yeah, no.
I can see why not. No.
I can see why not.
I can see
not.
the reason it would not be good for first date.
The only way I would ever accept IHOP is if it was like literally, and this is weird, if like last minute you're like, let's go on a date, and it's like at the middle of the night, and then you just, well, what if you're on night shift? What if like you guys are very busy? Oh, we'll get into circumstances later. So that one's up for debate. Denny's, same thing, up for debate. But I'd rather go to Denny's than IHOP. IHOP's trash. IHOP sucks.
I like both.
The gym,
I think that's a weird.
That's
first
a
date.
weird one, and I go to the gym, so I'm even gonna have to say that's a weird one. I would have to say no.
You guys don't. I guess in a way you're learning about each other, but just about your bodies and strength. Like what the hell else are you
I
guys
don't know.
gonna
I mean,
talk
if
about?
you both are like gym people, then I guess, but that's another circumstance.
And
So
then
I
if
would
you
have
guys
to
are
say
just gonna be busy chit chatting and taking over the damn machines, you guys might as well go somewhere else
yeah,
and
I'm
talk.
gonna have to say the gym is a no.
Our queen!
Gym, no. All right, this one's weird. Church. That's a no. That's a no.
That's
That's
for
a no.
sure a no.
I believe in God, but I'd still say no to a church date.
We'll get into circumstances later.
But I'm just saying, I'd still say no to that. That just sounds weird. That kind of sounds like you're really crazy about your religion.
and
nothing wrong
what
with
are you
that,
gonna talk about at church?
I know you
really?
got to be quiet while they're talking.
It's
So I'm gonna
odd.
say church.
Our queen!
No. Starbucks. Now I'm gonna put these two together because they're the same thing. Starbucks and coffee date.
I see that as a really nice romantic
That
date.
is
It's
a safe date.
that's like a rom-com movie type of dates.
Bro, coffee dates are so damn safe. You know why? Because you are kind of saying like, let's go grab a coffee. You're not saying, hey, come, let's get married and have kids. You can play safe with a coffee date. If it doesn't go well, you could be like, oh, we just went for coffee. If it goes good, then yeah, you could say it's a date.
It's a very safe, chill environment.
It is safe.
She belongs to the
Gold
streets.
digger.
You get a
That
nice
is safe.
drink and a pastry.
I guarantee you the woman who made this video or made this list are like, I gotta have my pumpkin spice at 4 a.m. and then I gotta have it again 12 hours later and post about it so my followers can see me and my dog have one. So, no! Gold digger! That is so dumb. Alright, ice cream date. Ice cream dates
Same
are
thing,
fine.
same thing as a coffee
That's
date.
a fine. Like, go to Baskin Robbins, get some ice cream. I'd say that's fine.
You're
That's a
getting
sweet-
ice cream and you talk.
Yeah, that's perfectly
Same
fine.
thing as a coffee date. You get a drink, pastry, whatever you want, and you talk.
It's safe.
The
It's
point
a
is
safe
to
date.
get to know each other. That is the point.
It is a safe date. So
She belongs to the streets.
gold digger. Family functions. I'm gonna have to say no.
No.
That is not a good. I've actually been to a family function on a first date, and even I said it wasn't a first date. She said it was an okay first date, but I said no.
That is really dumb
It was.
to me to bring somebody that you're barely getting to know to a family function.
That is really uncomfortable. It is the worst feeling because then their family expects you to stay. You're around all her family. That's a big step. She didn't meet my family till like we were full on boyfriend girlfriend.
Probably like a month later.
Like, and majority, 90% of the time, most people do not introduce them until like they're full on boyfriend girlfriend. So I would say no. I would have to say
queen.
no to family functions. No, unless you're a family friend. But even then, I still feel like that's weird. Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. I'd say
No. This is like the same thing as going to somebody's house.
yeah, I would have to say no to that too. Like. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, Netflix and chill." I'm like,
on the
that's not a
first
date.
date.
That's a booty call.
That's
not
a booty call or a situationship right
so,
there.
I would say
Our
no,
queen.
no to movie night. Somewhere that requires a long drive.
I mean, yes.
Like that's okay for a first date? I don't know. That's a hard. It really just. That's another like. Where are we going?
Well, to be honest, because of this list here, it seems like they want to go somewhere expensive, right? So you'll most likely find somewhere expensive with a freaking long drive.
Yeah, that's like Disneyland or something.
So, I mean, deal with it, I guess, because all this list is kind of just contradicting itself right now.
So that one, I don't know what the fuck they wanted. So that one's not even getting an answer. Bowling. Bowling's fun.
Bowling's fun, yes.
That's fine. That's like another. That's another safe first date.
You're playing a game while still getting some physical exercise,
You're
and you're
talking,
also talking.
You're having fun. You could be a little competitive.
And you have
This-
some alcohol in the mix.
This also shows too, because I've seen this in couples. My best friend, there are some couples who get aggressive when they get competitive, and I've seen it. It is ugly. It is horrible. It is horrible. So,
She belongs to the street.
nightclubs. That's if
no.
you're into that, but personally, me, I'd say no. I wouldn't be.
Like a nightclub, like where everybody's dancing.
Like, what kind of nightclub are we talking about? We're talking about like those crazy nightclubs where people are like fighting and fucking and all that. I would have to say no. But if it's
For
like, I
me,
guess,
I don't think that's a good first date, just
not
because
good.
it's like a
Crowded.
very loud, crowded
yeah,
environment.
you can't really talk. People are pushing into
All
you.
you're gonna be doing is drinking and talking, and probably, I don't know, maybe one or both of you is gonna end up wasted. There's really nothing much else to do.
Nightclub.
Our
No.
queen.
Hookah bar.
I never been to a hookah bar.
If they're a smoker, I guess. If you guys are both smokers, then that's fine. But you said no contact. I would say that's fine if you're both smokers. But
I don't even know what goes on in a hookah bar, to be
you
honest.
just smoke and eat. It's like pretty much
Well,
a place
this
for your...
sounds fine to me.
Yeah, but for everybody though. This is for everybody. I would have to say no.
Oh,
I
Our
would have to say
queen.
no. A bar just for drinks.
so you're not gonna eat?
No, it like you're just going to the bar just to get a drink.
No, I know, but
Like it's like saying, like, you know, people say you want to go grab a coffee. It's like you want to go grab a drink. That's kind of what they're saying.
I don't know. It depends on the
That's
person. For me, that doesn't really seem classy.
I would have to say no.
Our queen.
No. Waffle House.
Never been there.
I've never been there, but people I've asked, and I've seen a lot of people say no. That's not a place you go for a first date. People have said it's like Denny's basically, but just a little better. So I'd have to say no.
Our queen.
No. Any sports event. That's fun.
That sounds fun.
That sounds fun, dude. What the fuck?
But I will admit, that, like, it really has to depend on the sports event. At least for me, I've been to a baseball game. I don't
But
really
sports
find
events aren't cheap.
I don't really find entertainment in them.
Man, something popped in my spine and my brain. Ooh.
I don't find any entertainment in them. I've never been into sports, so again, it just really depends on the person.
So I would have to say that's fine.
She
Gold
belongs to
digger.
the street.
Gold digger. All right. So what? Cheesecake Factory. That's fine. Gold
Cheesecake
digger.
Factory is honestly totally fine, unless if you're trying to go like to some 5-star restaurant and try to go somewhere expensive. I'm gonna just call you a gold digger. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Gold digger. Applebee's. Fine.
Applebee's is fine. I understand some adults don't like to go there, but I mean, if you're young, that's a perfect place to go.
That's perfect. Gold digger. Chili's, Chipotle, all
Yeah,
the same
all
thing.
that. If you're young,
Fine.
going to college and stuff like that, money's low. All that is pretty good. And even in general, there's still nothing wrong with those places.
What's next? The movies. Now we can finally talk about it. The movies are perfectly fine if you already know each other. If you already know each other and you're already past the talking phase, and I know someone's going to be like, oh, but now you can talk about personal stuff. I'm still not going to talk to you about personal stuff. I'm not going to tell you stuff. I wouldn't tell you stuff on our first date that I tell you now. Like the shit you know about me now, I would not tell you that on our first date. Yeah, so the movies, I would have to say the movies are perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
If you know each other.
If you know each other. If you don't, then it would be maybe think about it, but I feel like this one's just a gold digger. This one's just a gold digger. Gold digger. Your house, we already said that. No.
Unless if you guys already known each other for a while.
I still say no to that.
But still, actually, no. We're talking about first dates. I forgot.
Yeah,
so none of that.
About first date.
Yeah.
Not a friendship thing.
Okay.
We're talking about a first date. So I would have to say no. Any fast food chain, I'd say no. The only thing that would make me agree with it is if he's on a really tight budget, like he just lost a job, his family's going through shit, and you know about this and you agreed to it. If you know he's going through some crap and you still said yes to his date and he even told you, like, I'm sorry, but I'm very low on cash or whatever, and you agreed, it's okay. But I would say on a normal circumstance, no fast food.
I feel like you should be able to at least afford a date at Applebee's or something. Though.
I know, but like, what if you got really fucked over? Like, really fucked
How are you gonna fuck up that much?
I don't know, life, you just lost your job, had to pay medical bills.
Then
You're
I'm
a sole
pretty sure
provider.
those people that are going through a lot of shit wouldn't even be trying to go on a date.
They might try.
They
might
sound
try to find
pretty busy with life.
They might find happiness somewhere.
They sound pretty busy with life already.
I would say fast
They would
food.
not even be trying to pursue
Fast
dates
food,
at the
no.
moment.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, fine.
That one's
Gold
fine,
digger.
yes.
Wingstop, gold digger.
That one's also fine.
Red Lobster, gold digger. I don't even know why that's 11. A buffet, that's fine. Gold digger. IHOP and Denny's. Unless he's on a budget, then yeah, I get that.
Or, I don't know, if you guys are into having breakfast early in the morning.
Yeah, what if you guys are night people, night shift people? So I would say that is a gold digger unless they're under circumstances. The gym. Like I said, I like going to the gym, but I would not...
I still think that's weird.
That would only work if you two are gym people, but then again, it's like you're kind of just doing... I don't know, you guys are doing your hobby together, so that would only work if you're gym people. If you're both gym people, then yeah, that's perfectly fine, obviously. But if it's just anyone in general, you might piss the girl off because you're like, oh, what, are you trying to see my body? Are you saying I'm fat? You know, do you want something to improve?
Or just as per usual, these guys want to try to make them sweat so their makeup could come off.
So I would say no. No. Church. Why I say no to church is because that sounds creepy. Imagine if I was like a diehard Catholic and I told her, oh, well, we're going to church. That kind of seems like, so do I gotta join your religion? And before people say like, oh, that's how relationships are. My mom is a diehard Mexican Catholic. God, she has already said a million times that she loves God more than all of us. And that is actually how Catholics are supposed to be. My dad believes in God, however, he doesn't believe in organized religion. Alright, so yeah.
It depends on the person.
It really depends on the person, but however, if you know they're religious and you're religious, then yeah, you could do that. But if they are not religious, don't invite them. Or if they are a different religion. So, yeah, no. Church, no. Starbucks and coffee dates. We already said that. That's perfectly fine. And I know the girls who made this video gotta have my pumpkin spice latte. Actually, where's my Karen wig? I need to put
You don't
that
make
on.
any sense. You're making it sound like they want to go to Starbucks. They just said they don't want to go
For
to
a first
Starbucks
date.
for a first date.
For
yeah.
a first date, but yet they'll still go to Starbucks and all that. It's like
Just to get a drink, not to sit
but
inside.
still, it's like now he's buying you a drink. So no, big time gold digger. Ice cream dates. That is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. That is sweet and cute. Your soul goes to hell if you say no to that. You know what's funny? Funny story. Someone thought me and my friend Carlos were on a date when we went to Baskin Robbins. She was like, she only gave us one spoon. And we were like, hey, what's up with this? And she's like, oh, I thought you two were dating. Like, she thought me and him were dating. I was like, no, we're not. And she's like, he really said, like, why do you always do this in front of everyone, babe? And I'm like, shut up, Carl. Oh my god, that was funny time. Family functions, big no.
Why would you do that?
Even if you know their family, if you guys are family friends, no. I've been there. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Well,
Don't
no,
do
what's
it.
wrong with it? If like, what if they were like friends for a while? They even know each other's family members. I guess there's no issue with that.
No. I've been there. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's terrible.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't know.
No, it's not fun. Do not do that on them. Do not put her through that. Don't do that. Or anybody, not even just her. Anybody, don't do that to anybody.
I really don't think there's an issue if they know the family.
No, not for a first date. No. No. Somewhere that requires a long drive. That is weird, and especially seeing how this sounds like a gold digger video. If it's a long drive, it's probably somewhere expensive. You wouldn't go on a long
drive. I wouldn't see an issue with that. Honestly.
How long are we talking about, though? Are we talking about like an hour drive?
I guess, yeah, that would be considered a long drive.
But it also depends. Where are we going? That's the biggest thing. If we're going to an amusement park, then yeah, I'd probably go for
it. Should be somewhere nice if you're driving that far. It could be
I'd
anything.
say an amusement park is fine, unless you're going to
You were talking about driving a far, remember?
Yeah.
Far drive. You said amusement
But if
park.
it's driving, you gotta drive far for amusement park.
Anyways, I think driving anywhere that takes a while to get there, it should be fine. Because
the
I
place is
imagine
worth
if it takes a while to get there, it should be a nice place that you're going to. So yeah, I think that's
But
fine.
I would say
and during
no.
the drive, you get to talk.
I would say no only to this. Like, imagine if there's a restaurant in your town, and they're like, oh no, we gotta go to the one 3 towns over because they're better. They have this drink, and it's like, no. I would say no to that. But anything else, that's fine. Because people will do crap like that. Bowling, perfectly fine and fun. That's perfectly fine. Gold digger. Nightclubs.
It depends on the person, I guess.
But majority of the time, you're not ask someone to a club. So, no. Hookah bar. If they're a smoker, then yeah. But if not, no.
Depends on the person.
Bar just for drinks. If they're...
Depends on the person.
Depends on the person, but I still say kind of in the middle with that one. Waffle House. I've never been to Waffle House, but I would say no. No. Sports event. That costs money. And seeing how this is a gold digger video, that costs money. That is not cheap. That is fun. You get to talk, sit down, eat food, drinks, and you get to see action. So that is fine. That is fine. All right, now we're moving on to the next one.
Oh, but yeah. Throughout all the stuff that we went through, if you like it, you like it. It is okay. Just because somebody else doesn't like it does not mean you need to take it personally, okay? These are just our opinions.
No, we're going to get different.
Okay.
A group of men have made a list of women you shouldn't take on a date.
Oh,
now,
no.
for this, we're going to go over and say if it was petty or understandable.
Just the fact that somebody made this list right after these women made a list of places not to go on a first date.
It's probably petty.
I'm pretty sure they made this
20
list just
petty.
to be petty.
All right, number 1, single mothers.
That's messed up.
That's petty.
How petty?
That's petty.
There are plenty of single mothers
That is
and fathers in this world. I don't what they can't date.
Most of you guys probably have a single mom.
Like what?
Oh, number 2, women with tattoos.
Y'all scared or something of dating with women with
Hey,
tattoos?
no, let me tell you, dating a woman with tattoos.
Look,
that
and these
shit's
are just
fun.
my first 2. I plan on getting a whole lot more.
That is
How petty?
Because most guys have tattoos, and most of them are stupid shit. I see a lot of guys have like Chinese or Japanese letters, and then all my friends who are Japanese Chinese say that's the whitest shit ever.
What's wrong with tattoos?
They're just, that is
This
petty.
is the most pettiest
All
crap.
right. Oh, okay. I get this one. Workers, OnlyFans girls, strippers, call girls, etc. escorts. That one I agree with. I would have to say, yeah. I would have to say.
Unless if you're okay with that.
If you're okay with that, but personally, majority, I would have to say.
But I can understand why people don't want it.
I can understand that one. So understandable. Number 5. Women with an IG page? Are they talking about Instagram or?
Yeah, really?
What the fuck is wrong with that? Alright, that's just petty, bro.
How petty?
That's petty. That's fucking petty. That's my dick is small and I need to be bigger.
Whoever made this is an idiot.
Alright, women with non-ear piercings.
So any other piercings besides the ears is what I'm understanding from that.
Okay, that's dumb too, because fucking, I guarantee you these guys probably got dick implants. Which is a thing. You can apparently get a metal rod in your dick to make it better. Or dick pills. So that
That's
one's
nasty.
How petty?
petty. Okay, women with purple hair or any unnatural color hair.
There are plenty of other guys that
I've seen a
bleach
lot
their
of
hair
guys.
and color their hair.
I've seen a lot of
too.
guys bleach their hair. Or here's the thing: if we're getting on girls that aren't natural, there's a lot of guys who are taking steroids. So that's
Again,
not
this
natural.
is just a petty part of the list. I don't understand what's wrong with colored hair.
That is
How
petty.
petty?
Number 8, woman with friends. Yeah, I would have to. I'm gonna admit that. Yep.
Usually, the people that you hang around
Reflecting of
are
you.
pretty much like, how do I want to say this?
They kind of show what type of people you're chill with.
The type of person that you are also going to be the type of people that you hang around with.
So
If that makes any sense.
and that they're probably gonna tell you.
So
to.
if they around, you might be too.
So they probably, they're gonna probably tell you to. So understandable. Models who market to men.
If that's your job,
your
and
job.
if
That's
you're
your fucking
modeling,
job. That's my thing.
there's really nothing wrong with it unless if the dude's just really insecure.
Yeah, that's an insecure thing.
not like
that's
it's-
actually, I'm gonna add that insecurity. Women who travel regularly.
And I mean like modeling like for like Victoria's Secret and stuff like that, not OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans is the same.
and crap like that.
Women who travel regularly.
So women who travel regularly,
Like to travel and see the world just because you're.
I'm not really sure what they mean by that. Like, do they mean that they constantly have to leave, or they want to
Go on vacation.
Yeah.
If they want to go on vacation, that's perfectly fine. Just because you're boring doesn't mean they have to be.
But
I would love for that.
I don't know if they mean by traveling regularly, like for business, because I can
they're traveling
understand
for
why
business.
you wouldn't want to date someone that leaves.
But here's the thing: what if they make a lot of money and they want to use it?
But then there's nobody they could spend time with.
Babe, if I made a lot of money, I'd be like, hey, let's go here, let's go there, let's go here.
But sometimes that's not really enough.
I say that's
why most relationships that are like that don't even last.
I feel like that's an insecurity thing because let's be honest, guys. You want to travel too. That seems like an insecurity thing. But
then again, I don't understand what
that
they mean
seems
by
like
that.
you have more money than me thing. So I got to be angry, and that's 90% of what most of these guys are mad about. You know, so I would don't look. Find the second last one is a shit. So yeah, insecurity. Women who drink regularly. Can I fucking talk? Women who drink regularly. Like maybe like a glass a day. Do they get drunk? If they get drunk every day, then yeah, I could get that. But if they take like a glass every now and then.
But then again, I feel like drinking daily is also a bad thing.
It is bad, but it kind of like how much are they drinking? Like, are they drinking heavy or are they drinking like, that's the thing. Like, how much are they drinking? That's kind of the big thing.
So I mean, they didn't say alcoholic. So I mean, I guess fine amounts.
They mean
regularly.
Like liquor, babe.
I know.
Oh.
I'm saying that they didn't specifically say that they were alcoholics.
So I would have to say that's kind of like
that's fine.
That's a fine. That's a meh, as long as it doesn't get out of control. Women with weak or absent fathers.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? You can be just because you can't be the man that can replace that is not her problem. That's a insecurity. Be her new daddy. Be her new daddy. Just because your daddy left, and this is going to the guys, because 90%, when I made that video making fun of alpha males, every guy, oh, you got no bitches. Yeah, I don't need a bitch, dude, because you are a bitch. God, this is an insecurity thing. I'm sorry, I gotta go on this rant. Most of these are just guys who don't, you know, here's the problem with this alpha male shit. They're guys who their dads left or didn't give a fuck, and they're so small deep inside, they need to belittle their girl to feel better. You want to know how you can be a real man? Just fucking accept who you are. Some of you guys are not going to be special and be forgotten, and that's the world. I'm probably going to be forgotten. Guess what? You can do whatever you want. Your little personal inner struggle with the universe doesn't mean you get to be a dick. And that's the problem with these alpha males. It's this, I need to be bigger than what I am. You're not going to be bigger. You're going to be a bitch. Sneeko is one of them. He tried with Moise. Guess what? Now he's gone. Insecurity. I'm sorry. I hate these insecurity guys. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, they really bother him.
I fucking hate alpha males, dude. I fucking hate all of them. All of them are fucking losers. Their origin story. Hi, Dad. Get the fuck out of here. That's their origin story. Okay. Women who live alone. What? Here we go. Insecurity.
Are you married? Are you mad
that she can afford her own place?
That she can be independent.
Insecurity.
What's wrong with being independent?
Women with party voice.
What?
The fuck does that mean? Why? What does that even mean? What?
Party voice?
Do they mean like, oh my gosh, yeah? Do they mean like that? Party voice.
Voice?
I don't know what that is. I don't know. There's probably something we're missing, but if it's what I think it is, like, yes, oh my god.
Be quiet.
That's probably what they mean. Or probably that. That's probably what they mean.
You're being hella louder than
That's what they mean, probably.
I don't know.
I would have to say, I don't know. Can't judge that one. Tell me in the comments what that is. Women on dating apps. That's probably how you met her.
Yeah.
And you probably have a dating app.
That's so stupid.
Like, fuck, man. Jesus. Insecurity. Women who have been on Fresh and Fit. It's that podcast. Oh. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, that one I understand, but here's my problem. Most of these alpha males watch that shit. So no.
Look, I'm gonna say I can understand that one because I'm not even gonna say no offense. Most of the women that talk on there, they just sound really dumb.
Hey, you know what's funny? Most of the girls on that podcast probably made the not first date list. So
and they constantly contradict themselves.
I would have to say no. But then again, some people believe most of those podcasts are actually scripted.
Man, who knows?
They probably are.
Don't know.
Views. So no. I would have to say no to that one. Women with list.
With what?
List. Like what we just read. A list.
What's wrong with being organized?
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hell, Steve Harvey had a list of things not to do and do.
Does having a list like offend you? Does it scare you?
I mean, you
are you
alpha males have a list. So.
Are you listophobic?
Insecurity. Women who have been engaged. Oh, women who have been engaged. And then the next one is just kind of going on with that one.
Women who have been engaged, I don't see the issue with that either. Clearly, their last relationship didn't work out, and they're trying to look for somebody else to work out.
How petty.
Just like how your dad left you and tried to probably make a son that would work
So that
out.
one doesn't make any sense either.
Divorcees. That's fine.
Again, their last relationship did not work out. Unless if they have, I don't know, fucking 10 divorces, then they're probably the problem.
You know, you alpha males, your mom was probably a divorcee. So.
How petty.
Petty. Now this one, don't look. Number 20 of women you should not take on a date. American black woman. Look, that's legit what it says. I am not joking. That's what it says.
Okay, whoever made this list made it racist.
Oh.
Whoever made this took it so personally.
Crazy. Someone got mad. A group of men did not make this. A little wounded boy made this list. I'm gonna be like the mom from Tyler Perry's funeral.
Like, you really did not need to take it personally. I don't know what made you feel the need to make this stupid list.
That was just a petty. Okay, 21 women raised in the West. That's another stereotype. Not all
Stupid.
girls raised in the West are bad. This is another thing with stupid alpha males. I dated a piece of shit and she turned out to be a piece of shit. If I pick up a snake and it bites me, whose fault is that? Mine! I dated this girl with 5 kids and 20 different guys and she cheated on me. Wah! It's like, shut up, dude. Shut up. I am so tired of the I knew this girl was trouble. It's like that stupid Taylor Swift song. Taylor Swift just sucks at relationships anyway. She's probably on that first date list too. Like, if you know she sucks or he sucks as a person, don't date them and don't do with that bad boy, because all that never works in the end. Never fucking works in the end. So yeah, both the American black woman and Raised in the West are petty,
How petty?
insecurity.
A lot of this was just
A lot of this
pettiness.
was insecurity. A
Yeah,
lot of this
petty.
was just find anything you can and
It
just
was
be
petty.
insecure. You blamed one woman or a group of women.
Whoever made this list just got mad
They got mad. They got butthurt.
and had the need to do all this to make themselves feel better.
So yeah, that is how we feel, how we look, and like I said, and like she said earlier, if you agree with the list or don't, that is perfectly fine. If you want to comment giving your opinions, that's fine. But if you're an alpha male gonna cry and bitch in the comments, get the fuck out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Anyway, if you guys like this video, like, comment, yeah, she's making pumpkins from, what is it called again?
I'm just making crochet pumpkins.
Crochet. That's what it is. Just making crochet. Anyway, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. It does help the channel. And yes, more videos are coming out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know how to make an outro. Bye! You know that look. I already know that.
You hit my knee.